And hello everyone, hello. I hope that I'm live. I'm just going to go to the main screen if I can find it. Hope everybody's having a lovely Sunday afternoon. That one never works. Give me a second with this this face one for some reason. Let's just have a look at this. There we go. It is upside down, but it will hopefully, and it will hopefully work. But no, wrong thing. Oh, right, overhead only. I know what that is, so we'll do the overhead. So I hope you're all okay. Sorry about all of that. There we go. Hi Anne, how are you? Hi Liz, lovely to see you. In my pyjamas. Well, I say pyjamas, they're not, they're lounge wear. They're oranges and or lemons and limes. So hello everybody, thank you for joining me again on a Sunday afternoon. I hope you're having a really good Sunday. Hopefully I can see my chat now, so I'm all good to go. Now I haven't done much prep. I've been sort of really busy today, so I've just got my bits ready, and then I thought we would just do some crafting together. Maybe you're crafting along with me with whatever you're doing. I like doing things like that where we just craft along. Hi Carol, hi you. Hello Savannah. I have to say I've got a little bit of coleslaw, we'll say coleslaw, I think it's an ulcer in my mouth, and it's right on the corner inside where my lips join, and it's really really painful. So if I'm talking a little bit funny, it's because I'm trying to talk out of one side of my mouth. So I thought what we would do today is revisit the paperclip collection of dies that we've got. Unfortunately, I've not got a brand new one down here, but I've got my old one here. So although it's a bit battered, so this is the paperclip accessories kit. So, or kit, not kit, it's the die cuts. So you get 17 dies in here, and they're all geared to make up paper clips to add in your journals or your memory books, mini albums, scrapbook pages, that type of thing. So they're just cut so that they would fit on one of these paper clips here. Now this one I think was a 45mm or 1 3/4 inch paper clip, but obviously you can use smaller ones or bigger ones if you want to. So that's the packaging. Apologies because it's not a brand new one, but that's the packaging. But I've actually put them all on to my little board here. Now this board came from a very good friend, Sarah. She bought this for me, so I use it all the time just to put the dies on that I'm going to use. So these, the green ones are my dies, and these gold ones are Graphic 45. They come from one of their die metal die ones, but I don't know which one because I've mixed them all up. I'm not sure which one they come from, but they do come from one of their actually dies. I think it's the one that's got a tag die in it as well. But I thought, because we're making paper clips, I thought these were really small and really ideal to use. So I've got those, and then I've got Elizabeth Crafter die, one of their earlier dies, and just a Tim Holtz one, because these are really small flowers as well, so I thought they would go really well. Now I am using up some of my scrap of paper that I've done a project with, but yeah, this is just all my scrap that's left. I have got a few more bits of scrap left. This is from the Flights of Fancy. So I thought what we could do is maybe do some fussy cutting as well, cutting out some butterflies or the birds. I thought that would be quite a good thing to do. Now in my other bag here, I have got some of the bigger sheets that I've got left. So I've got this one here, so I can cut out these butterflies. And also there is a sheet in here, and I'm hoping I haven't used it. I was hoping I hadn't used it. I've got some of the 8x8 left, so we can cut out these ones, but I've also got 12x12 in blue, so I thought I'd cut them out as well. Oh, hi Elaine, lovely, thank you, lovely to, get my words out. Lovely to have you here and watching and just crafting along with me. So if you want to chat away, I'll look up periodically and watch for everybody's chats as well. So is everybody in their craft rooms? Are they in the garden? Are they sitting just enjoying the rest of Sunday? I'd love to know what everybody's doing as I'm crafting along. So I thought that's what we'll get to do. So I've cut some out already. Now in with the paper kit dies that you get this really long one as well. Now this long one is to make the hidden paper clip one that you can make. So I've made up a couple. So I've die cut these ones out just so that it gives you an idea. So when you die cut it, it comes like that. You just have to score all the score lines over. Now you've got, when you fold it over, you are going to work from this small, I don't know if you can see that, you've got like a 1/2 inch line and then a score. So you're going to work with that 1/2 inch facing you, and then we can fold it, mounting fold at the top. The next one goes valley fold. The next one goes valley fold as well, and then you can fold it over like so. But you need to put your hidden paper clip in. So your paper clip will go with the long side, see, on the long part of the paper clip, and then you can fold it all over, and then it's hidden in there, and then you can then put this onto your piece of paper like so. So it just makes it a bigger, a bit more of a bigger paper clip to use. It's just a hidden one. They're quite handy. You could cut this down as well if you wanted to make them a thinner one. So you could by all means cut it down using your paper trimmer, but I quite like that size. Now the size is, I did write them on here, if you were going to cover this part here, you need to then cut your pattern paper at 2 inches going down. So if we do that, I'll use the one here that I wrote on. Let me see, did I write on this one? I didn't, so I'll leave that one there. So we'll cut these out first. So I'm going to cut this side. So this is going to be 2 inches by 1 7/8. But before I do that, let me glue it down, and then while I'm cutting, it can be then sticking down. Now I did use my glue. Now I have bought myself a new bottle, so but I haven't yet filled it up. So all I'm doing is I'm just going to add quite a lot of glue inside your paper clip as well as on the outside here. So I say outside, it's the inside of the paper clip, but I meant at the inside of your paper clip, the metal paper clip, and then on the other side. Now you can use your double-sided tape as well, that would work. So I'm just going to add my glue all the way over like so, Now I do like to just use a bit of a clamp just to clamp it closed. Now I have got some others which I'll go and get in a second, but that's kind of sticking down, if you can see that. And then you can put the glue all the way up here. Now I'm going to glue mine with my smaller tab underneath. So I'm going to put my glue on that. I'm going to call that the glue tab there, like so. And then you can glue this side. So where the long part of your paper clip is, in there. And then we can fold that over like so. And then just burnish that down just with your fingers, just to get that glue stuck. Now I'm going to add my clamps just over to that side and then over there, because that's now stuck like so. And then we can go ahead and then just cut out our pieces for that. So let me grab my trimmer, get them out the way, making sure I'm still in shot. So I'm going to just use some of my offcuts here, just so that it's good when you can actually get to use them all up as well. So I'm just checking what that is. So I'm going to work on this side, so that I need one that's 3 3/8 and one that's 1 1/4. So have I got 1 1/4 here? So I've got 1 1/4 in this one. So just get that there, 1 1/4. And I can then cut that down to 1 7/8, like so. And then I'm just going to cut another one down at 1 7/8. And then what I'll do is I'm going to just put my 3/8 one of this little flower here. So that's going to be working on the back here, like so. Now I think I might have just not measured correctly. I didn't, so this needs to be a half. I don't know how I got that. And 1 3/8, which is right. So that one's right. Okay, so just do a half again. And then that can fit under there. So you could paper piece this as well, which would look really nice, but I'm going to go for the different ones because I'm using up all my scraps. So I am going to just grab my pen, there we go, and just ink the edges. Oh, hi Anne. Oh, it's raining in Scotland, so just home. Watching today. Well, that's nice. Sometimes it's nice just to stay in, especially when it's raining. We had lovely sunshine here today, but it's now gone a bit overcast. Hi, Lesper. Hope I've said that right, 55. No, don't worry. It's lovely to have you here. We're just crafting away. I'm just revisiting some of my dies that I have, so we're just using the paperclip dies. I want to add these to a project that I'm doing, so I thought it would be nice just to craft along with people. Oh, and Carol, you're still on holiday. Oh, lovely. I hope you've had nice weather. So that's my front or my back, whichever you want to do. So then we've got the back here, and this one is 2 inches. So I'm going to go with 2 inches by 1 7/8. And then I'm going to cover all of that up like so. So you've got then a nice full surface to work from. So just ink my edges again. Now if you wanted to distress your edges using one of the foam applicators, that would look really nice as well. Just, it would give it a really nice vintage look. Another thing that you could do is, which would be quite nice, would be to stitch around the edges here. But I've stuck that on now, so I can't use. I've got a faux one, which I don't know if it'll work. Let's see if it works. So this is just one of those stitch wheels. I think that's what you call them. I went to a workshop and I saw a lady using them to make faux stitching, and it's really incredible, so I bought them. So I'm just going to go up and go across, and then, so you probably can't see that, but it's giving me like some little perforated dots. You probably can't see it because my camera is not going to, but never mind. You'll see it once I put the black on, because now you just need a black fine liner, and you're going to just find those holes. So I'm just going to start with them on this side, and you just find the holes as you go down, and then as your pen finds the actual holes, they do look like proper stitches. And just need to find this one. There we go. And I am going to come just over, just so that it looks like it's proper stitching. There we go. And then that is the faux stitching, and because it's not straight as well, that makes it look even more believable. So I love using that, I really do. So that's the front. So now what you can do, in making sure it's up the right way, is decorate it. So you can use lots of different things. So you can use beads, you can use pearls, you can use gemstones, lace, miniature flowers, everything like that. Oh, hi, I'm Sarah. Thanks for joining me. Ah, did you get your sister's hair done? So I'm going to actually just die cut a little flower on here and use some lace. I've got some little tiny lace here, which will be quite nice. I love this lace. It's that cotton lace that you get, but it's really small, and it looks like it's got miniature little hearts in it. It's really, really, really nice. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off. Oh, she says. Now, I don't know what I've done with. I had some really nice scissors, but they disappeared. Right, let's use those. So we can stick that on like that. Now I did have, and I'm hoping Savannah printed some out for me, some little tiny words. I only want some small ones. Oh, lovely. Did it look nice? Well, you cut it and you did it, so it would look lovely anyway. So I use this Fabri-Tac to stick my ribbon down. You could use PVA glue. I just find this is quite quick, and because it's like a gel, it does grab quite quickly. And I've had that bottle for years, so it does last. It is quite expensive, but as I say, I probably bought this about 7 years ago, so it does last, because you only need a tiny little bit. So just take those ends off. You could leave the ends on as well. So that's that. Another nice thing that you could do is rip some vellum. That looks really good as well. So I'm just really just having a play. They would be lovely bookmarks as well, and because they've got the paper clip and it's hidden inside, yet you would be able to put them in a book. Now, I haven't got a book, but I've got one of my albums, so we'll put it in, let's put it in this one. So we'll take that out, and this has got a flap in, so I'll just put it in the flap. Now, it's going to be the wrong orientation, but you could have it going this way if you wanted to. So as you can see, it's stuck on there like so. They are so clever, they really, really are. But yeah, a bookmark would be lovely. So, just going to grab a drink. There. So, that's that. Now I have got some metal as well. Oh, not sure about that. But what else did I have out ready? Nothing ready as such, so I'm going to cut some of these. I'll cut the small ones that I've got here. Mine needs doing desperately. It's got so long. I'm trying to grow it so it goes back to grey, but it's taken forever. But I'm down to the last, probably about this much left of like a colour that's in there. But the wheel is not, it's being what's the word? I keep looking at myself and thinking I really do need to have it done, but we'll wait and see. Right, what I think I'm going to try and do, no, I don't think it'll work on this one, so I won't do that yet. I am going to just use this here, but I'm going to use this coloured side. So I'll just stick them down as I cut them out. They might not be enough, but we'll have a go. Probably could do with one more bigger actually. I'm going to go with one more bigger, and I'm going to use, if I can find it, some vellum which I have. So I'm just going to use some vellum, and I will, again, because it's vellum, you can colour vellum, so you could ink it up. So we might do that. I need a bigger one, so let me just get the bigger one out of here. Other side. And we'll go with that one, I think. So another good thing about using vellum is if you want to, you can put some lovely little lines in there. So if I've got a mat, I'm no It's probably a bit soft. Let's use this side. You can just add a little bit of detail. I'm no parchment crafter, but you can sort of do that, I think. And I've just put in a little line of hearts. Possibly need to do some more just to give it a bit of... I think this is, because this isn't vellum, this is just transparent paper. So it's a bit like tracing paper, so it's not acting like vellum, because if you had vellum you would be able to see the white lines in that, but I can see them a little bit in there. There we go. I'm just going to add just around there because he's got little hearts on. There we go. Savannah, did you do me those labels? So I'm going to put that on there like so. Just going to round, just give these a bit of movement. Now, this is probably not the right thing for it. I don't know where. I had a little embossing mat, but I don't know where that's disappeared to. So I just use this one. There we go. So it gives it a little bit of, there we go, that and that. And then I don't know what I've done with the small one. That's disappeared, but I'm going to put, oh there it is. I'm going to put that one just a blob inside. Okay, right, so there we go. So that's in there like so. Now you can add a little bit. I've just put that one in just for a little layer. Put that on the top like so, and then I might stick my glue gun on, and then we can stick that to there. But I'm also going to add a little leaf. I think would look really nice. That's disappeared. There we go. We're going to add the leaf in white, and then I'll colour it in. So I've got some white here, or cream. Let's use the cream. Since I've got a bit of cream in my junk pile. So I'm going to cut two of these. So I'm just going to fold my paper over. There we go. And then they can fit under there, but I will colour them. Now I haven't got, or have I, my distress inks down here. So what's that one? Just green. What's this one? Might be a bit too dark. Right, I'll try these ones. Just want to add just a little touch. I still want to keep some of the cream. Okay. Yes, if you want to come and get it, Savannah, they're in the little drawer down here. So I can put them on there like so. And I'm going to add in the centre there a gem. I can find, I got them all out ready. No, so we'll use these ones. I'm going to use A3. I'll use some pearls actually. I'm just going to give this to Savannah. Right, sorry about that. If anybody doesn't know, Savannah's my daughter. She's in the next room, so she's just doing some bits. I was looking for my Tim Holtz little tiny mini chat words, but I can never find anything in this new craft room. They weren't where I thought they were. So hopefully once I get myself a bit more sorted out, I will be able to find all my stuff. So I'm just going to stick this down. Just got some hot glue here. I'm just going to stick it over them leaves there, like so. And then use one of these gems. I think that one might be too big. I did have some smaller ones, but again, they've gone walkabout in my craft room. So these are the next best thing. And stick that in there. And then when you come to put these in your books or your albums, that's done. Now if you want to decorate that side, you can instead of this side, but once Savannah's printed me out, I can put some lovely little words on there. Or let me have a look. What have I got here? Not in that one. Let's have a look here. I might stamp one of these. This is one. This is from the Snap-on photo tags. This is for the stamps. And is that too big? Put that on there. Now what I did want to try, which I haven't done for a long time, is gilding flakes. Now I did get out some flitter glue that I've got already, because from what I can remember, you had to put it onto a little foam thing and let it dry for a little while. Don't know if this is going to work, but we'll give it a go. Let's put it onto some black, not that one, although I've got some black here. So I'm just going to dab it on. Whether this works or not, I don't know, but we can but try. So thank you. Hoping that's on there. I'm going to do another one just to be on the safe side. Up here. And let's try it. Now I did get, again, some glue out, some gilding flakes. It does go everywhere. So okay, no problem. Thanks for joining me. That's it's lovely to have you here. Right. So I've just dabbed that down, and then I have got somewhere here a little brush. I might just have smudged this one, but I'll keep going. The lane looks really good, I have to say. You can see that. I know there is a little sponge that you can get again. It might be in my drawer. It's one of those sponges that you see and you think, ah, that's where that is. And then when you come for it again, it's gone. But I'll just keep going with this, as this seems to be working. There we go, just so that's what it looks like. I'm quite pleased with that, actually. I just thought I've got all this craft supplies and I haven't used them for ages, the glitter gilding flakes, so I thought let me get them out and give them a try. Right, let's see that my glue is seeping out everywhere. So let me grab my scissors. Now I'm just by eyeing this. Let's cut this down. Now I may cut this in half. I think I'm going to. Although it does fit, I think I'd get the lane in underneath. So I'm going to put memory up there and then lane next to it. But I'm going to use my glue gun because I want to give it a little bit of height. Add that there. And then I'm going to put memory lane. I'm going to put the lane underneath it. There. Oh, kind of like squidge that down too much, but I've got an idea of how to fix that. So it will be a little bit loud, I do apologise. Let me see if I can just turn the sound off just for a second. There we go. I hope you can hear me now. Back again. There we are. When you do that, I lose. There we go. brilliant. So we'll stick that back there. So that's our first one finished. Again, you can add all sorts to it. You can add glitter to it. And I actually like where
back again.
My heat gun has curled my little leaf flower petal there. I think that would look really nice too. So we'll stick that back there. So that's our first one finished. Again, you can add, you can even add from the stamps to it here that I've got glitter to it. And actually now are all interchangeable. You can add all of these as curls. These also fit flower into the I think that would look really nice. Other paper clip ones as well. So that's our first one. Say again, calendar or a diary. You can even add from the stamps to it here that I've got glitter to it. A couple of months. You can add all of these as curls. These also fit of your flowers into just add really nice. Other paper clip ones as well. So that's our first one. But these are just a little bit too big. Calendar or a diary. You can even add from the stamps to it here that I've glitter to it. A couple of months. You can add all of these as smaller. These also fit of your flowers into just add really nice. Other paper clip ones as well. So that's our first one. So that's our first one. You can even add from the stamps to it here that I've glitter to it. A couple of months. You can add all of these as smaller. These also fit of your flowers into just add really nice. Other paper clip ones as well. So that's our first one. You can even add from the stamps to it here that I've glitter to it. Another thing is a couple of months. These also fit of your flowers as well. They would also go paper clip ones as well. So that's our first one. How about now? I must have turned the wrong one on. Is that okay? Savannah, is that okay? Right, can anybody hear me? Is that better? Oh, thank you, that's brilliant. Sorry, I think it must be me. I've obviously turned the wrong one off and on again. So it's all okay, right, brilliant. Sorry about that. Okay, so I've already cut out some of the smaller paperclip ones now. And they are these ones here. So you've got a rectangle, a fishtail, an oval, and your traditional banner type one here as well. And then also there's these tiny little tags as well, so you can add those to it, which I may add. I might do the memories one. No, I'll do journey. I'll do that one when we come to do it. So leave that there. So I've cut mine out already, and I'm gonna do the fishtail one. So these come with the cut score line in there as well, so that makes it easier. You will just have to just burnish that down like so, just to make it a bit more of a crease than what you would if you just bent it over. So the paper clips now are here, and all you do is you can add it either on the top and go through, so through this one here like so, but I would decorate it first before you put it on. So you can go through like that. There we go. There. But I tend to go more around this side. So the one side that's got the full side on it where you haven't got the end. So you can go down like that. And then you can then push your paper clip on that way. Again, if you want to have it where it goes to the left, decorate this side, or the right, decorate that side. So you've got those two choices. So I'm going to take that out and decorate them. Now also in the set you get the layer dies as well, which unfortunately there we go, I've got one here that's ended up with a bit of glue. There we go, I'll use the back from my glue gun. So that fit perfectly and gives you, I think I did an 1/8 of an inch. Yes, you've got an 1/8 of an inch gap all the way around, like so. So I'm going to add that on now. And put this on. And you can add, what am I going to do with this one now? I'm going to do some cutting out, I think. And we're going to go with the purple colour because I've got a bit of purple in this here. I'm going to add a bit of purple. So let me grab my scissors. I did have some nice ones here. Thank you, Stella. Right, grab myself a quick drink. And I'm just going to do a bit of fussy cutting here now. I'm not a particular fussy cutter, but I don't think it really matters so much with this. I think as long as you've got your shape. I always cut the antennas off if I'm doing butterflies. Life's too short to worry about those. You can always draw them in later if you want to. I might. And what's good about this Flights of Fancy collection is, I was looking at it when I got it the other day. I was looking at it and I come across this sheet here. And my first thing was, fantastic, brilliant, for fussy cutting. Now, sometimes what you get is when you get a sheet like this, you end up having to cut off some of your image because it overlaps. This, I don't think any of the butterflies overlap. So it makes it great for if you want to do this and fussy cut everything out, because you know that you're just going to get that one butterfly on your one butterfly. You're not going to get part of another one on there. It really is a nice collection. If I'm being honest, what I actually I thought I was going to like the Sunshine on Your Mind kit, that paper. I thought that one was what I was drawn to first of all, but seeing this one in the flesh and then the watercolour effect of the images, I've just fallen in love with this one. So it is rather nice, I have to say. Even when you go on the back here, we could cut some of these ones out. So let's cut out this big one here. This one might be a bit big for this, but if we want to add this to one of the, say, hidden paper clips, it would be a really nice size to put on. And then what I like to do, especially if I'm doing butterflies, is I like to add, like, down the center of its body, I do like to add things like metal embellishments. Like I have got some pen nibs here, they look really good, and upstairs in my other craft room, which I still haven't brought down, I've got really tiny little watch hands, and they look really good on the center, down the center as well. So I think that's going to be a bit big, but not too bad, but I want it to stick out. So let's add, just darken those edges, and by darkening the edges as well, it means that you, if you're not a very straight fussy cutter like me, it will hide any of those imperfections. So right, do this last one. I'll stick my glue gun on again. And oh, it's gone very quiet here now. And I might start with the smaller one, but I like to also add something along the side there, just along the bottom. Now that might be, this is another bit that's in the kit. It's a tiny border die, but I'm going to add it like so. Now I've got a little tiny bit there, so I don't know. No, I'll recut that, but I'm going to cut it out of blue, because then it's going to really stand out. Not out of that one though. Let's cut it out. I'll cut it out of this bit here. And it's this one. There we go. Right, it's not very straight, but what I'm going to do is just cut this down, make this a little bit smaller, like so. Add my pen along the top, just get those. I should have gone through it a few more times, I think. No, I think that's my fault there. I didn't put it through. I didn't give it a big enough shim. Let's try that one more time. And have I got, I wonder if anybody's the same as me. You've got about 50,000 pokey tools, and then when you want to find one, you can't. There we are. Let me try it then. I had loads in there. straight this time. That's better, I think. There we go. There we go, a lot better. So I'm going to cut that down, make that a little bit smaller, just because it's a little big for my small one, like so. And I'm going to have this coming off the end, but what I'm also going to do is add my faux stitch into this, and just along that edge. Now you could add another one, which I may. Just add another line and have it so that it's not going straight, like so. And then this can go just on like that. We'll add the glue. Like so. Now you could also add a little bit of, if you wanted to add, oh I know what I didn't do. Ink my edges there quick. You can add, if you've got some small ribbon as well, that looks really good. Or if you want to do like the beach scene, you could add some string. That would look really good as well. There we go, it's better. Like so. I may add those round actually. Like, yeah, I'm going to cut them off. I thought I liked them, but I didn't in the end. That and that, and grab your butterflies. So I'm going to add just a little dab on there. So I'll add that there. This is where I can't find what I've done. Oh, there we go. And this one underneath, or I'm sorry, on the top, just above it. Come on. I'm going to go at an angle, like so. And then I think that's it. I don't think I'll get that little one on. No, I won't. So I did have, as I say, these pen nibs, so I can put these on. But another good thing that you can use is if you've got, these might be a little bit big actually. Don't think I've got the others down here, no. But what you can actually use is some Nouveau drops as well, works good. I'm not going to put that on there because it's a bit big. And I don't know if I've got my other ones. Hold on just a second. Oh, hello Hope, lovely, nice of you to join me. Yeah, what I'll show you what it is that we're doing. We're just doing paper clips. Decorating some paper clips. So I'm just going to see if I've got my metal embellishments. I just need some small ones, which I think may be upstairs, and I think they are. I don't think I've got small ones here. good. Found some things, but they're not what I wanted. Actually, we'll use these. Found something just as good. The other thing I forgot to admit I do use as well is keys. So, you just stick that on there. Oh, I hate it when your the glue gun does drip. Right, so keys might be better. These are a little smaller and will fit in there nicely, I think. There we go. Yes, we'll put a key in there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the glue, if it will start to work. There we go. Luckily this glue isn't too warm, but there we go, so that's one. No, she says. I've got a smaller one, let's see. That's too big. I thought I had smaller, but I can fit it underneath. There we go. Just takes a bit of wiggle. There we are. There we go. Bring that up. There. I'm just positioning the wings a little bit. So that's one. There we go. I'm going to move forward a little bit. There we are. And then we just got this next one. I might add some small beads to this. Somewhere I have got I want just white. There we go, just white one. I'm going to just add this in the second one. That's one. So if you've got Nuvo drops, the Nuvo drops work really well for this. There we go. I'm just going to put the two. Now if you've got smaller, or if you have got the Nuvo drops, you could then add some little dots to show like a butterfly's flight, which looks really good too. So that's my second one nearly done. So again, you can add glitter to this, which might actually look really nice. Let's stick it onto the paper clip and then we can have a look about doing, maybe put some glitter on. There we go. So I'm going to add my glue underneath. Now you can use double-sided tape if you wanted to, but this glue is pretty quick. So put it on both sides, so you've got your paper clip in the middle and then you've got you glue either end. Let me just push that down, and if you want to clamp it you can do, but I am going to add some glitter on there, I think, just to jazz it up a little bit. some stickles. That might be... Is it going to work? Are they going to come out? Or glossy accents. That also is a really good thing to use. I think this one might be empty. Right, okay, let's try the next one. It's embossing powder, don't want that. Glue. Right, not in that drawer. It's got to be in this drawer then. So I've actually got Nuvo drops in this one. Let's go with a white or purple. I've got some purple. Let's have purple. These are glitter ones, so this is what we want. A little bit shake. I'm just getting this started, and then that's the little drop there, look. So when they dry, you just get a nice glittery effect. So I'll leave these to dry. So I'm just adding some little blobs. I'll say blobs, they're not blobs, they're little dots, just to add a bit more interest to the butterfly's wings. I think this needed a bit more of a shake, but it's coming out. That's the main thing. There we go. One more just down there, just so that they're symmetrical. Oh, turn that upside down. So that's my second paper clip there. So it looks a bit weird at the minute, but once that dries, you'll just see the glitter on the dots there. So that's your next one. So I'm going to put that over there to dry. Now you can use craft card, would look really good as well if you wanted to use that. So I'm going to stick this one over here. So that's the second one. So I think we will do, the oval one, because that's quite a nice one to do. So I've just, again, just scored it in the middle there, where you had the score line there already, but I've just creased it a little bit more. I'm just going to grab a drink. I don't normally suffer from mouth ulcers, or if I have had one, I've normally been able to, it's gone within the next day. This one seems to just lasted for about 3 days, and it is, I say, it's right where the corner of your mouth is. So every time I talk, it is quite, it's one of those ones that you just catch it all the time. So with this one, as I say, I have already cut out the, no, I didn't cut, yes I did. I've just used, the same, my scraps, and I've cut out the layer part. Now, if you didn't want to have that border, you could then just cut 2 of these out, 2 of the actual paper clip, and then just layer that over the top. Just cut it in half and then layer it over the top, and then you won't have that border. But I quite like that border. So again, this is just the Flights of Fancy, and it's just what I had left over from a project that I've been doing. So that side is really nice as well. I actually quite like that, where I've only got part of that butterfly. I'm going to actually use that. I know you're going to cover it up, but I quite like that dramatic look. See, what you could do with this actually is just, we'll do that actually, I'm going to do that, is put this on. So I'm just going to stick this down, and you could then just use glossy accents to make this butterfly stand out a little bit more, which I think would be quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one. I quite like that one as it is, so I'm going to put some glossy accents on that and leave that as is, and then just do another one, which I had one here. So just do that out. Now the only thing I didn't do is I haven't got an extra matte one, so I'm going to use this one here with the flowers, and we'll use one of the dies, actually one of the little sentiment tags as well, and we'll add that on, because that's what I could have done with that. Oh, there's just too many ideas going round in my head. So, now I would normally decorate both sides, but just for quickness I'm just doing the one side. So there we go. Now add just the round, the black edge. Now what you could do if you didn't like that black edge is use a grey pen as well. That works just as well. So we can add that on. So let's glue this on, and then what we could then also do here, which is, I've not got that straight, is I will need to add another thing. Sorry, I'm talking out loud here. I'm thinking and talking out loud. Right. What we could do is also add a little eyelet, which would be quite nice, and then have something hanging down, which would be really good. So I'm just trying to think. Let's get a paper clip. Yes, I was just thinking whether or not I would need, but I need to go that way, whether I'd need to close it off, and I will. So if you're going to do this particular one, then I would say decorate this side first. But let's just glue this down, and then I need to find my eyelets. So I think that would look really nice. Then you can use something else that's dangling off here. So that's there. Now eyelets, they're right underneath my table here, she says. They were. No, not there. I think they might be on this side. I put them in so many different places. Right. Give me a second. know what? I only had them out the other day. Oh. There we go. It takes time to learn where you put new things. Well, does me. I was in my old craft room for probably about 7 or 8 years. So, of course, you get used to where you put things. And because when I've moved, I've had to find new places, new homes for everything. So, just learning where I've put everything. So, let's go with a silver one, because I've got silver paper clip. And so grab my eyelet machine. I end up with magnets all over mine, and then everything sticks to it. So just take them off. Right, I am going to just eye this now. This is the bigger one, I think. No, it's not, it's the smaller one. So I am going to go off to the side here a little bit. And I think that was the big one. Okay, stick that in. And just push that down. There we go. So now you've got an eyelet in there. And then you can go along the back with a hammer and just hammer that down so that it's flat. So then you won't catch your fingers up anything on it. Like so. Or you could paper over the top of that and then just poke your hole through. But then, so that's your hole. Then the other thing that I have got silver, but I'm just going to use this one for the minute, are these light bulb clips, and they just clip in like so, and then you can hang then your charm off of that. So because I haven't got any charms here, I'm just going to use this pen nib. So that can go on, and then it will hang down. So if you've got, you can put words on there. Actually, I've got that. In the Flights of Fancy, I have actually got some chipboard pieces. Let's see if I've got a small one. I'm sure I had a really small one here, but if not, it doesn't matter. We can always make one. So you could put something like that if you wanted. Let's try that. Might be a bit big, but punch that out. Good. So you can have something like that. I don't know why I was holding it up that way. So, and then decorate the top here. So if you wanted to cover that, you could cover the hole if you want to, but I quite like it there. So I think what I'm going to do is add some more butterflies. Let me put these away so I don't lose them. also in that kit, because I got the collection pack. This is the one that I bought this one. We've got some stickers, so you can add the stickers on, which would be really good. Let's have a look what we've got here. I've got that nice butterfly, which I could just back on to some card to take the stickiness off, and then that way you've got more dimension. But I don't know if I quite like it stuck down. No, I quite like it stuck. Right, I'm just going to use this back of this the vellum, because I just wanted to take the stickiness away. I don't really want to add any bulk to it. Okay. Now, I did also think I could have put my little antennas on. There we go. I'm just cutting this really quick. There we go. And then this is a brand new glue gun, so it is one of those that just doesn't want to work. You know when it doesn't want to grab? There we go. The actual new glue stick. There we go. So that's going to go on there like that. And then I might just add a couple of little AB gems down the side. And so you can have them coming either down the side, and I normally put, like, I'll put two there, and then I'll come and do two coming down this way. Although that might be too much, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that's too much there. So let's add some onto this chipboard tag, just to bring that in, like so. And I don't know if we need anything else. So I'm just trying something here, see if it works. A bit big. It might work, it might not. I just wanted something coming down. Again, you could colour those, if you can see that. It looks better in real life than on there, so that's that. So you could colour that, or you could put some words on that as well. Have I got anything? What have I got? I could just use the little tiny memories that I've got in this one. I'm sure it's here. There we go. 4 memories. Okay, I've just cut off the 4 once I've done it. So let's just take that off. Do you think, I wonder if black would look nice. Let's try the black. If it doesn't, then I'll use a different colour. Is that going to go in there? Let me check. Oh, I might fit it on that long one there. There we go. I just didn't want the 4 on there. I just wanted memories. And that can fit. Might go that way. Might be a good idea to have done this beforehand, but you know how you sometimes you just think it needed something else. There we go. I'll just stick that underneath, and then hopefully that wing will hide the glue, and it has. There we go. And then that is that one. So it's another one done. I'm getting through them like so. And then, or you can colour this one here. It does look really nice in real life, I have to say. It looks a bit odd on camera, but I promise it does. It looks really good. I'll just add that down a bit more. So that's another one done and dusted. Right, so put that one back over there. So that's 3. I can do a couple more. And this one, I've got this one here. I'm not sure. No, we'll go with the, we've done the fishtail. So let's do the banner. Now the banner one just fits down like so. Now these ones you can add them quite a few together, so if you have them as you can add them as like a banner all the way across, which they look really good. I don't think I've got those on. Got one more here. So if you were doing a scrapbook page, you could put somebody's name along in there, like so. There you go. And then add your string inside. This one has got a, I don't know if you can see that, it's where you've got the triangle, you've got a little part up there, which is probably about 1/4 of an inch. And then that's where well, it's about 1/8, where you can put then your string along. So I'm trying to think of everything in these. And you could put some, if you've got alphabet stamps, that would look really nice as well. So I might cut another one of them out and add them as a little banner, so I can put in my project. So let's cut one more. And do you know what, I have got upstairs a silicone mat for my glue gun. So banner is that one, and again you can just use all your offcuts of paper or card for this. One more. So I might cut out some of the layer dies as well. but I don't know what to use. I don't know if to go plain or a bit different. I do like this paper here with the flowers on, the pinky flowers. So I might use those. I might do 2 of the pinky flowers and then 1 of the writing the text. Now I've got 2 in here, but you only get 1 in the set, but I had 2 just so that I can cut out a lot quicker. So 1 there. And then turn it over and do another side. One more, and so that's 2, and then 1 more out of this one. And then that's that one. So I'm going to go with the lighter colour for this. Now this is just a lighter brown, and what this will do is it won't give you such a harsh black edge when you do your edges. Now I've always said that it's makes it look so much better when you ink your edges, because when you look down to the side of a memory book or something like that, you can see the white edge. You can't very much here. You can just there, you can see, because this is white core paper, so you can see the white core, but then when you ink the edge it becomes invisible. And then, as I said earlier, if you fussy cut as well, and maybe your fussy cutting is a little bit like mine, where it's not as neat as it could be, doing that with the edges really does hide those, sort of the imperfections. Sorry, just having another drink there. So we can just add these on, and as you can see they fit nicely and perfectly on the black. So get the right one and add them in. Now these are available on my website, if you would like to purchase any of these. They are a really handy die to have, and as they are called paper clip accessories, but you don't need to use them as paper clips. You can, as I say, you can use them as banners, so you could have them as a banner like so. And you could even use those ones, any of the sizes you can use as a banner. So I just need to get some string, but I'll get that in a second, I think. I'm just trying to think about what I am going to do with this one. I could just go... Just thinking, we could go with some smaller butterflies or flowers. We could use some flowers. We can die cut the flowers out of this sheet here. I have got some here that I've laminated. They might look quite, no, let's cut these small ones out and just add a little flower just on the edge there. Maybe add it as a little embellishment type thing. Now, as I say, my fussy cutting isn't the best, but as I say, this is just a scrap of paper that I had that would normally have gone in the bin, but I'm making good use of it. I hate even throwing the tiniest bit of Graphic 45 paper away. I tend to try and keep every single tiny little scrap. Don't know if anybody else is the same. I think I'm going to add, so I'm going to give me some more words there, but I think they may still be a little bit big. I think she thought I was doing a spread and not a tiny paper clip. So, okay, right. How's everybody doing? Is everybody still okay? Is still with me? Haven't fallen asleep yet? Is everybody crafting along? Doing their own little thing? I love to watch people crafting and chatting away when I'm crafting. I tend to have it on. People on YouTube that craft. I don't particularly like the ones that don't talk. I like to have them on just in the background, just as I'm crafting. I find I can listen to those rather than if I have like the TV on. I feel as though I always stop to watch it. So, oh, you're making your stickers. Oh, you'll have to show me later. So this one has got a bit of a straight edge, so I can't use that one, but I cut it out anyway. And I think the rest are gone. I've got a little tiny butterfly on this one that I can cut out. There we go. I like doing little tiny paper clips like things. It's like decorating tags. I used to love doing that when I used to make cards and things. I used to love decorating all my gift tags for people. Oh, I saw your one that you made for your daughter, Sarah. Really nice. So if that's anything to go by, it's going to be amazing. She's going to be so pleased. So I've just cut these ones out. Again, I'm just going to use the lighter pen, if I can find what I've done with it. There we go. I knew it was here somewhere. There we go. Just ink these edges. You have to leave me a comment down below later if anybody wouldn't mind, just to say whether you prefer YouTube or you prefer Facebook Lives. What would you like to, or the other thing is, what would you like to see? Is there anything that you'd like me to do as a live? And give me some ideas, and I can see what I can do. So that's those ones. Now they might be a little bit too, actually they're not too bad. I'm just going to get myself some string. I've got some baker's twine, and I think what colour do you think? Let's go with that. That one I think would look quite nice. Oh, good as well. I've just found some flower ribbon that I can cut up, some organza flower ribbon. That would look really good on one of them actually. There we are. So let me just put my string through, and then I can decorate. So I'm going to add some double-sided tape for this, and I'm going to put it on the fold, or just below that fold line there. I'm going to do it on all of them, and then I'm going to stick my string to that. Like so. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to leave quite a big bit of this. I'm going to just stick it onto one, and then add my glue to stick it down, like so. And then think about whether you're going to want to leave a little bit of a gap there. You can pull it through, but it's just to give it an anchor while you're messing with it. There's another one, and then let's add this one. So you can keep going if you've got a long name. Obviously keep going, but I'm just going to do 3 because that's going to be just plenty for my project that I'm doing. So then that's my banner, and again you could really, I should have left a little bit more this side so I could create a loop, but I'll fix that as and when. I think what I might just have is this as just a decorative feature and then stick it down. So you've got then these, but I'm going to add my hot glue just to give it a bit more height. She says if it will go through. There we are. Just don't push it down too much. So I can get one underneath. And then I will put something in the middle there. I can see what I've done here now actually. Let me just take this one off. I've actually not looked about what I've done, and I've put my text one here and the 2 flower ones there. Oh, I am... Oh, never mind. We can hide it. I might add another one there just to balance it out a little bit. That's not bad. My first mistake of my life. So I'm nearly finished, so I think I've done quite well today. There we go. These are good for cards as well. And I'm not going to put that butterfly on. I might add... No, I'm going to leave that centre one. And add a little organza flower. So that can go just... either to the side. Actually, I might add it on the end there. Just there. And then I'll add one this side. And I'll put it there just to balance it out a little bit. Down the bottom, and then I'm going to add some little gems just in the centre. Go, and just that, and then I might leave the middle one free at the minute and just leave it like that, because you can add, I don't really want to add anything to it. You can maybe put your sentiment on there. Let's put... Right, I'm just going to die cut this out of black card and see what it looks like. If it doesn't look very good, I might do it out of cream. So that might look nicer. Right, I'll do one out of black and one out of cream, and then you can see which I like the best. So that says Our Life. Probably can't see it so well out of that. And just add it out to the cream. Oh, it looks nice out of the white. That's what that looks like. You see that? Come on, focus. So it's embossed into it. So it's cut it out a little bit. So it's not embossed. It's more sort of like a stencil type. So it's actually cut the card, but it's embossed in there. So maybe add them. I think I'll put just that one on. But what I'm going to have another try to do is, this is my sticky sponge that had the flitter glue on. I'm just trying something. It might not work, but I've just added that around the edge. Grab my flitter and my gilding flakes. don't sneeze when you've got this open. I'm just picking up the bits off the edges. Okay, so I've just added it around that edge. Let's bring up this. That looks really nice actually, just around the edge, like so. And then we can stick this on like that. So you can add a gem. I might add a gem on there, or you can just have it, I might just have it coming from the corner. So it looks a bit like that. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll add one of these. That's my bigger flower. Don't really want the big flower, so I'm just going to cut this down a bit. There we go. And then add this on here. And then I just add that on the very tippy top, like so, just to hide that hole. And then I can then add that in the middle, and then that is your banner done. So, like so, so it's another way to use your dies if you've got them. And again, I've only used the scraps that I've had left over from another project, so I've hardly used any supplies at all. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I really enjoyed making them actually. So we've got we've done 4. All right, I could have done a lot more in that time, but I've been, obviously you procrastinate as I go through. And and they look quite nice. The glue is nearly dried on them, and you can just see the glitter. It does look rather nice. So that's then the 5 that we've made. So we've got our hidden paper clip one here, and then we've done 2 just normal paper clips that go on the sides. And then we've done a banner as well, and just using those dies. And there's so much more that you can do with them. You know, you've got, as I say, these lovely little tag sentiments that you know, you can just add to your layouts or your pages. Just because they're just so small, they really are a lovely die. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed making this. It's been a really nice, relaxing Sunday fun day. So I will be back on next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet. I will let you all know. It probably will be something to do with my dies. I may do my photo slot dies, the tag dies next week with my stamps. So, but please don't forget to follow and subscribe to the channel. It really does help my channel grow. And come and follow me on Facebook if you're not already, and join the group Memories, Papers, Arts. Would love to have you over there if you're not already. So thanks again, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you again next week. Bye everybody, bye, bye.